Hello, BookTube, and it's Sunday, and I thought I'd come to you with some poetry. My poetry, actually, from my published volume called Dark Passages, Moments of Transition. This was published in 2019 by Siren's Call Publications. They are a dark fiction / horror publisher, so it doesn't take much imagination. This is dark poetry. And there are 3 sections to it. There's about 150 poems from various lengths, from haikus to longer poems. But it's broken up into 3 sections: fire, darkness within and without; brimstone, darkness between people; and candlelight, darkness and brevity. Short, haiku length material. And the fire, brimstone, and candle is from the title of one of the poems. And I'll read a couple poems here. Fire, brimstone, and candlelight is the title. Lost in a flow of phrases and emotions, forever moving in motion to their rhythm, sleet and hail burn a path through the night, with mindless movements shaping it all. Moonlight thunders past, chasing shadows. The smell of ozone and sulfur fills the air. Ghostly visions begin in euphoric delight, as fragments of misplaced moments converge. In a reflection of the storm's fading glory, silence shrouds once pulsating thoughts. Stillness reshapes hopes and dreams as memories sleep in flickering candlelight. And the sort of title is from another one, transitional, let me speak right, transitional passages. And this is a bit longer of a poem. As I say, it's called Transitional Passages. Drifting off in agitated slumber, lost in choreographed motion, nurses hover over every breath, sorrow displaces moments. Bodily functions forecast time, detached dignity fills bedpans. Fatigue mingles sweat and fear, loneliness lurks in the shadows. Injections give tortured pleasure, piercing selfish flesh and thought, a patchwork of holes and bruising, an endless search for release. Abandoned certainties flow freely, punctuated by prescribed delusions. From hieretical medical practitioners, fevered mnemonic visions pulsate. Freed from static vocabulary, wistful sonnets echo in silence. Synaptic confusion reject reality. Binary equations search infinity. Clockwork position ignites desire, moving seamlessly through paradox, immersed in an internal equilibrium, exploring transitional passages. Floating on momentary reflections, shifting into illusory distinction, escaping a delirium of existence, longing for medicated stillness. I've, as many know, that Louise Brooks is one of my favorite silent film actresses, and I actually wrote a poem about her. And it's not on the dark side, but it's sort of, it's a sad sort of the way her life went, I think, in a way. And I called it Nitrate in Gin. A dancer from Kansas, Cherryvale, born and bred. Dancing gave you opportunity, your ticket to New York City. You met the juggling man, found the street of forgotten men. Dreams flickered on the silver screen, seeped in nitrate and gin. A jazz baby moving with rhythm, flowing lines with acting so sublime. A social celebrity in silk stockings, a Venus in evening gowns. lost in a world of make-believe, choices made upon a whim, going where boredom led, not wanting to play their game. Speeding your way to Berlin, leaving a beggar's life behind. Fame and immortality waited, Lulu was your destiny. Returning to Hollywood full of hope, only to find the marquee lights fading, replaced by bit parts and empty promises, a lost girl imprisoned by Pandora's box. And as I say, there's lots of haiku. Haiku, for those who may not know, it's from a Japanese style poetry, but it's in English. It's 5-syllable, 7-syllable, and 5-syllable, and it has a certain sort of rhythm and things to it. But that's the traditional haiku. Not all haiku are poems, short poems called haiku, follow that structure. Caressing desires, words excite silent passions, longing for release. Morning eyes greet me just before all the dreams fade, spellbound in silence. An afternoon delight, pausing to ponder the day, lost in emptiness. When the lights are out, shadows move in silence, made harmless by dreams. And I'll just read the very last poem that's on here that sort of, in some way, encapsulates most of the poetry, or the themes, I think, in a way, that are in here. Forever searching, lost in memories faded, lingering shadows lost in moments in time, wandering aimlessly on ghostly reminders. That's Dark Passages, Moments of Transition, and I will leave a link to the Amazon for Amazon UK and Amazon.com. And you can, if you want to order, you can order a hard copy of it. It's a print-on-demand book or a Kindle. It is available, I think, on Smashwords as well, and other places where you can buy ebooks. Anyway, that's my Sunday poetry. Dark Passages, Moments of Transition. Thank you, BookTube.